What's your wish for 2025, Javi? Let's go around the table. What do you wish for 2025?
Oh, wow.
Good health, happiness, and just to be a productive year for everybody.
Okay.
My wish is to be as happy as Javi is every podcast. No, just happiness. Yep.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can't not mirror all those things. You know, in addition to everything that was priorly noted, I'd like to wish to continue to develop such good relationships. You know, we have such good supplier relationships. We have such good customer relationships. I was talking to folks, both within the chemical industry and then just friends and family and stuff outside. And, you know, we talk about the fact that, especially at TCC, we got folks that work well into their 60s, 70s, 80s, and people are like, why do those guys still want to work? It's like, because they enjoy what they do. You know, the money part and having income is almost secondary. It's you really enjoy the business and who you enjoy dealing with. So I think we're lucky to have such good relationships at this table with customers, with suppliers, with various business partners. You just enjoy who you're able to do business with. So wish to continue developing some of those relationships and enjoying the business relationships we have.
Yeah, the best is dealing with friends. That's the best. That's the best sales call. That's the best meal. You know, when you're just hanging out with your friend. Okay, let's do some business on the side. Okay, that's fine.
Well, and you see it more with Latin America more than ever. I mean, we've had people we had to develop a relationship with for years before we actually started doing business. Like, hey, let's make sure we want to do long-term stuff. We want to enjoy working together. You see that there more than anywhere else. You know, the U.S. can become kind of transactional, but you see that in other parts of the world. We got to embrace that a little more.
Yeah. So what do you wish?
You guys really like this. I mean, I wish you started at this side because I was going to say health, happiness.
No, what else? What else? Well, build on it. Build
on it. I mean, I guess just to continue, to grow relationships and just support each other, I guess, and have a great year. I don't know. It's one of those that I guess, just continue to keep going on. I don't. You kind of like stumped me. Well, because everything was like, you know.
I'll continue then with health and happiness, peace on earth. I think is really important. But to echo everyone's spending more time with friends and family, enjoying life, and when you have health and happiness and peace, all of that comes.
Everything flows.
Everything flows, and as far as professional, the company, I'd like to double the company next year. So can you guys do that? and then double it again, and then double it again. To the moon. So no, I think it's not about money and all those things. It's about enjoying the fact that when you're coming to work, it's not like, oh, I gotta go to work, how horrible, it's that you're happy to come to work, and pressure is there, but it's the right kind of pressure. It's not the wrong kind of pressure, and then we continue to do business and good business with all our friends around the world. So that's my hope. First and foremost, health and happiness and peace on earth.
You know, we are really lucky to work with people that we're friends with and not just, definitely. I mean, like you said, you spend more time with at work than you do sometimes with your family and outside of there. So that community.
What if you work with your wife?
Oh, wow.
I know somebody who does.
Javi is a little bit, you guys, you're in separate buildings.
Yes.
I mean.
No, it's fine. We collaborate.
You do. You guys work well together. You complement each other nicely.
Yes.
One thing that we know internally that we're focused on, and maybe the folks in the outside world don't know, is we are focused this year and in the coming years on training the next generation. And to your point, Ben, that we have a lot of experienced folks that luckily, very luckily for us, stick around and do a lot of work. We're tapping into them, and we're not the young folks around here anymore at this table. We're teaching the next generation because we're lucky not only to work with friends, but we're lucky to have a job. You think about all the folks that have had retail or, on a main street that shut down because of Amazon, we're lucky to still be able to do this every day, and we're thankful for that. So we want to bring people into this and make them a part of it too, so they can continue to do it, because it's our focus on our marketing this year. People, not portals. We need people in this industry. I mean, right? I mean, it's not easy to sell this stuff. It's not easy to stay on top of these markets. It's not easy to know the technical applications and the reasons why you might need this and what you can get if you can't get that and this, that, and the other thing. So we're lucky to have jobs in that way.
Yep. Well, and everyone at this table, I mean, you included, Rob, have benefited from the older generation being there before and learning from those guys. Like if you came in the industry and it was everyone, when you started, you were 22. If everyone at the table you were working with was also 22, you're not going to learn like you would from these guys that have been there
we're
forever,
not a tech startup,
Right.
Here.
Right.
There's generational knowledge, so
Yep.
yeah, absolutely.
Well, I don't think I can say anything more than that.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry
Happy New
Christmas.
Year.
Happy
Feliz
New Year.
Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Próspero Año Nuevo.
Feliz Navidad. Remember
Oh,
we
yeah. Feliz
we
Navidad.
pulled that out a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago.
Feliz Navidad.
Oh.
I'm a dad, Happy dad.
It's important to note, speaking of the next generation, that we have our very own Ben Roach here for the first time as well behind the camera.
Welcome.
So
Welcome,
Podcast
Ben.
debut.
Talk about
Speaking
the
of
next
teaching the
generation.
next generation, yeah.
Yeah. So, lucky to have the team behind the cameras that we do as well, and excited to continue growing that for next year. So with that, wish everybody happy holidays, happy new year. We'll be back in 2025 with the same booth setup. Don't get excited that it's going to be an annual thing because we're one and done here. So, thank you guys for making some time this morning. Good to catch up, and we will see you all in the new year.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Beth.
man.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks.